If there was an Olympic gold medal for understanding girlfriend, I would not just win it, I would be the one sponsoring the trophy, printing the certificates, and providing the light refreshment for the closing ceremony. My name is Titi, and for 3 long deluded years, I was the president, the chairperson, and the chief legal advisor of the Understanding Girlfriends Association of Nigeria, Lagos branch. You know how some girls want flowers on their first date? The ones who start a fight because their boyfriend did not post them on his Instagram story with a cute caption. The ones who expect a 3-course meal at a restaurant where the menu is very expensive. Yeah, back then, I used to look down on them. I thought they were shallow. My mother raised me with a strong woman manual. It's a 500-page book on how to suffer in silence and call it character. She taught me that marriage is a battlefield and love is something you manage like a fuel scarcity during a nationwide strike. She told me, Titi, a man is a project. He is a raw material. You are the factory. You have to build him, enjoy him, polish him, and understand him until he finally sees your value. And that, my friends, was how I met Femi. Femi was a hustler. At least, that's what he called himself. Femi's hustle was so busy that he did not have time for basic things like saying good morning or remembering that I actually breathe oxygen on the same planet as him. For 3 years, I was the CEO of I Understand Baby. If Femi did not call me for 4 days, I wouldn't get angry. I would tell myself, oh, he must be closing a multi-million naira deal. Meanwhile, the only thing Femi was closing was his eyes to sleep or his Instagram app after liking other girls' pictures and videos. When he would finally call at 11:30 p.m. on a Thursday, sounding like someone who had been fighting in the trenches, I would be the one apologizing. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry for being a distraction. I know you're working so hard for our future. Omo, I was a clown, a very big clown. My best friend Sharon tried to warn me. Sharon is the kind of friend that doesn't have a filter on her mouth. She sat me down one Saturday over a plate of spicy wings and said, Titi, look at me. What you are doing is not love. It's advanced self-deceit. You are literally a one-woman NGO. You are the one paying for his boat rights. You are sending him 10 gig of data every week. And you even helped him with his rent last month. My sister, kindness without clarity is just an emotional loan that this boy has zero intention of paying back. You are building a partner, but Femi hasn't even cleared the site. I told her, Sharon, you don't get it. Femi is special. We are building a future together. When he finally blows, we will blow together. It's a partnership. Sharon just sucked her teeth and hissed, Abeg shift. Femi is blowing, but he's blowing without you. You are the fuel, he is the car. And once he reaches his destination, he's going to park you at the mechanic workshop and buy a new model. I did not listen. No. I was still busy being supportive, being understanding. I was the queen of excuses. When Femi forgot our anniversary, I told him, it's okay, baby. The economy is hard. I know your mind is on your business. Don't worry about it. When he finally cancelled our Valentine's date at the last minute because he was tired, I did not cry. Instead, I went to his house with a full flask of home-cooked afang soup, did his laundry, and gave him a full-body massage. I was playing 10 yards wife material while Femi was still struggling with the commitment stage. One night, we were lying down and he looked at the ceiling and said, Titi, I'm not sure I'm ready for marriage. My head is not there yet. I need to be a man first. And do you know what this president of Understanding Girlfriend said? I patted his chest and said, I understand, baby. I relate. I'm your rib. I'm the bone of your bone. I'm the flesh of your flesh. I'm not going anywhere. Omo, I was ribbing myself into a deep, dark hole while he was using me as a ladder. Then came the December that changed my life. Christmas was fast approaching and the delusion was at an all-time high. I just knew this was the year. I had already bought matching Christmas pajamas, the expensive silk ones with king and queen embroidered on the back. I was already practicing my scripted reaction for the proposal video. Oh my God, is this for me? Yes, 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 1,000 times. I even spent my entire 13-month salary and half of my savings to buy him a luxury designer watch. Why? Because I wanted my king to look like the billionaire he claimed to be. One afternoon, A week before Christmas, I decided to do a surprise visit at the new office he said he was working from. I dressed up smelling like $1 million bill, carrying a bag of his favorite small chops. When I got there, I did not see a busy office. I saw a lounge and I saw Femi. He was sitting with a girl. Let's call her Cynthia. Cynthia wasn't an understanding girlfriend like me. She looked like the kind of girl who would sue you for breathing the same air with her. She was wearing a hair that cost more than my car, and her nails, they were so long she could not even pick up her food. Femi jumped when he saw me. He looked like he had seen a ghost from his past. He introduced her as a business colleague from the London office, but the way Cynthia looked at me, it wasn't a colleague look. It was, why is a delivery girl talking to my man kind of look. She did not even say hello. She just tapped her diamond encrusted wristwatch and said, Femi, we are going to be late for our reservation at the Yacht Club. Later that evening, the Understanding Woman Association officially collapsed. Femi came to my house, not with a ring, but to talk with me. And guys, this is the part where the tears started. He looked me in the eyes and said, Titi, you're a great girl. Honestly, you're the most understanding woman I've ever met. But that's the problem. I don't feel challenged by you. There's no spark. Everything is so easy. But for Cynthia, she's different. Her family has connections that align with my goals. She doesn't just understand my hustle, she demands excellence. She moves me to the next level. Titi, I'm not ready for marriage with you, but I'm ready with her. We are getting engaged very soon. I felt like someone had poured cold zobo on my soul. In that moment, everything became clear. While I was busy understanding his poverty, he was busy calculating his upgrade. I was his waiting room while he was looking for his final destination. I had been preparing for a marriage alone while he was just using me as a placeholder. I was the project manager who built the house, only for another woman to move in and change the locks. I went to my mom's place and cried until my eyes looked like overripe tomatoes. My mom saw me, and for the first time, she did not tell me to endure. She saw the matching pajamas on the floor and the designer watch on the table. She sat me down and said, Titi, listen to me. Understanding is a virtue, but when you understand too much, you forget that you're also a human being with needs. If you make yourself a doormat, don't be surprised when people use you to wipe the mud off their shoes before they enter their palace. That was my aha moment. That was the day I turned in my resignation letter to the Understanding Women Association. The Titi that used to apologize for being ignored, she is dead, buried, and no resurrection for her. I did not give him the watch. I sold it back to the jeweler at a discount and used the money to book a weekend at a luxury resort. I burned those king and queen nonsense pajamas and used the ashes to fertilize my plants. Now, when a guy tells me he's busy, I don't understand anymore. I just say, oh, for real? Since you're so busy, let me leave you to it. I will go find someone who has mastered the art of time management. I've stopped being a project manager for men who are not even ready to be laborers. So, to all my understanding girlfriends, listen to me. Please, your resignation is long overdue. Don't be so understanding that you become unrecognizable to yourself. Love is a two-way street, not a one-way highway where you're the only one trekking. Your waiting season should be about your own growth, your own peace, and your own relationship with God, not about a man who is using your kindness to fund his next move. Trust God to give you someone who won't make understanding feel like a 9-to-5 job with no pay. Character development is sweet, but please don't let yours be a 10-season series on Netflix. Wrap it up in season 1 and move on. Your real king is out there, and trust me, he won't need you to pay his rent before he realizes you are a prize. My dear ladies, you are a queen, not a project. Act like it. I hope you enjoyed every bit of this video. Please don't forget to like this video, drop a comment, and share. Bye, and see you in the next one.